that gives off 2 packets per second. So let me just explain. If you have a gimbal camera, for example, that's giving off 125 packets per second. It's giving a lot of information from the camera to transferring it to your computer. So this 1 packet per second is a small amount of information. We don't know what it's giving off or whether it's two-way for that as well. And so when I told that to Jesse, he was like, okay, that's exactly what we found. We found that exact same signal. So he knew we'd done the testing correctly. And he said, right, I'm really keen to do another study with you. And I want to test if people were to take this product, whether it's going to be helping to remove the signal. So this is how this next study progressed. Because unbeknownst to me, by the time I spoke to him, he'd already been giving the product to some of his, I wouldn't call them his patients, but the people that he's been helping with Havana type syndrome symptoms. And they'd had some remediation by taking the product. And he said this is the first time he's ever given them something that they feel there's a relief from their symptoms.
Wow.
So he flew out to the UK and we set up another study. And this time we had 22 participants. So we were gathering these participants for this study, and it was probably the most emotional study actually, because when you're in a room with Jesse, so he was a third-party tester now, when you're watching him scan people in this way, and they're lighting up at specific focal points around their body with the non-linear junction detector scanner. So it's picking up on second harmonics, which is semiconductor material in the body. And it's not random. These are in specific places, I think at nerve endings, your nerve density endings. And they're above the front, the third eye, on the crown of the head, at the back of this occipital area of the head. The left and right TMJ, the outside of the shoulders, on the pecs, on the scapulas. There are specific points that lit up the same places in everybody if they were there.